Hello my loves. Right, we're going to do another design with Madame Glam's House of Change collection and use a few more of the colours. So these are the colours I'm going to be using. They're all fabulous. I just thought, you know what, I'm using them all. I'm just sticking them all on there. And for my base colour, I'm using this one, which is Under My Skin. And I'm just going to paint the tips with 2 coats of Under My Skin, which is a really lovely nude. It's a thick cream gel. Don't forget, this House of Change collection is limited edition. This one's made in Korea, and the gels, they've called them the syrup gels as well as their glitter gels. The texture is absolutely beautiful on them, and you can save 30% with my code. Right, I'm going to do Velvet Matte Top Coat. And that gives me like a platform to work on. So I've done 2 coats of colour, curing each coat for 30 seconds. Then a coat of Velvet Matte Top Coat and curing that for 30 seconds. You don't need to go thick on this matte top coat. Just keep it nice and thin. It will do its job. It will work wonders for you. On 2 of the nails, I am not adding Velvet Matte Top Coat. Let me get it right. I'm going to be using Blooming Gel with the coloured gels Virgo. Oh, I'll have to go and check. I'll have to check because I've put the box away now. I'm so silly. So I apply the Blooming Gel and do not cure it. And then I scoop the colours on the palette, off the palette even, and then just kind of deposit it on top of the wet Blooming Gel. Now, people will say, can you use base coat? Yes. But having done that, there is a consistency difference. It doesn't flow as well. I've tried it because I lost my Blooming Gel and it didn't work as well. There's something about the viscosity of the Blooming Gel that kind of pulls anything you put on top of it. It just pulls it out. It stretches it, it disperses it, it diffuses the edges. And I don't find, for me, that base gel works as well. Personal preference, I suppose, but yeah, I'll say normally if you don't need something, but I've tried it both ways and I do prefer it with Blooming Gel. And now I'm playing with it. I'm just having fun, just dragging it out a little bit more, and then I will use an ombre brush and soften the edges so that they disperse even more into the Blooming Gel around the sides and kind of fade into the background, focusing all the design on the centre of the nail, because we don't want to add bulk to the side of the nail. I hope that makes sense. It's very hot here. I'm not thinking very straight today. It's been like 29 degrees Celsius. It's stupid. It's supposed to be autumn. I'm getting all witchy-fied and excited, going around wanting to collect pine cones and feed the squirrels. And then the sun comes out. So I'm back to paddling pools and ice creams. It's just not a bit of me. I'm just not happy. Anyway, going to cure that. I gave it a 60-second cure because I felt like the gel's quite thick and I was worried, but it cured fine. And I'm using Night on Mars, which is one of my favourite glitter gels, and I'm going to go around and just add it into the marble. I did consider using this as the base colour actually, Night on Mars, but then I felt like I'd be doing 3 coats of that to get a full coverage background, then Blooming Gel, then marbling, then probably 2 layers of top coat. So I was like, oh, it might be too thick. As you can see though, it's just absolutely gorgeous. It's like a burnt chocolate orange, maybe. I don't know, it's gorgeous. Bronze, holographic. Oh, it's very nice. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but I'm going to let you know because there are people that pick up on videos now that they might not have watched other videos. In the description box, if you click on that, there are drop-down links. There is a link to my website, Alina Crystals. We have 50% off of all nail products, including tools and crystals and tips. So you can get a bag of 500 tips for ridiculously cheap amount. Like silly money, like £5, silly money. So do that. So I've cured it, and obviously I'm going to do a layer of, now what did I use? That looks like matte top coat. Sorry, I did this on the same day as my other design, so I've forgotten what I've done, basically, because I've got a brain like a sieve and it's too hot. Alright, I'm going to give that, I can't remember, or it might be no wipe top coat actually. And then I might file it. I feel like that's what I would do. I think that's what I've done. That's what I did, look. I'm using a filing block just to buff out any raised areas. It generally settles in quite well and you don't need to, but I like doing it anyway. Now I'm going in with a layer of matte top coat because I want to add some bits and bobs. So in with a layer of matte top coat. Then I'm going in with these beautiful AB crystals. Listen, you can get a pack of 200 for these for like less than £3. So I would grab that as well while you're at it. Once they're gone, they're gone. There are a lot of things that are sold out, and I am sorry about that. But as you know, I have got horrible arthritis in my right hand, which is my dominant hand, and a problem with my neck, amongst other things. So I am not able to keep producing content as regularly as I used to, which means that I'm not able to show you, new products all the time and keep doing that. So the kind of the rat race caught up with my body, and my body went, no, you're not doing it anymore. Our website does contain a lot of other items because we had a shop as well. So our website does contain healing crystals, which I'm obsessed with, and I have some cool designs coming up actually. And we also have handmade soy vegan candles and wax melts, woodwick candles, all sorts of things. So I'm gonna let those crystals settle and dry, and I'm going in with my 9mm brush, and I'm going to do 2 swooshes. One is a forwards facing S, and one on the other nail will be a backwards facing S. I think this is called Abundance, this colour. And I'll just build that up. And then when I'm happy with it, I shall give it a 30-second cure. And the purpose of that is to sort of tie in either edge of the design and then have the marble in the centre. This was a bit out there for me because it's not colours I'd normally work with, but I just loved them all. I didn't know what to do. I was just like, oh, I want them all at the same time. So there's a bit of faffing about here, but you get the gist of it. There we are, swooshy round. Thinner at the top, thinner at the bottom, wider in the middle. Once it's cured, I'm going to go back in with that Night on Mars glitter gel. And I'm going to go over the top. Because Abundance is a really, really good base for these glitters. Really, really good base. And I'm just going to trace over the top with the glitter gel and then cure that. And then I want the nail to be matte, but I wanted the glitter to pop. So I decided to painstakingly go over the swoosh at the top with no wipe top coat, so that you've got that contrast in texture and colour, which just, I feel like it gives it so much depth and like lovely beautifulness. That's not even a word, I don't think. There we are. So now I'm going in with the top coat, doing the same thing. There we are. So yeah, it's not difficult. Just got to have a little bit of patience. Got to have a little patience. Do you remember that song? Yes. That's annoying actually. Although the chorus was quite catchy, if you remember it. But yeah. Okay, I'm going to pop that in the lamp for 30 seconds. Do the same on the opposite nail in the opposite direction. And then go back and top coat the marble nails. It's a really interesting marble. It's not something I usually do, I'll be honest with you, but I really like the combo. It's very interesting. Feels a bit weird doing autumn colours when it's flipping baking outside. It was 23 degrees Celsius last night. I am having hot flushes already. I can't sleep in that. What am I supposed to do? Can't have a fan on at night. Because our son's autistic. He won't sleep with that noise. That's like blowing his head off with noise. It's ridiculous. Anyway, nice layer of gloss top coat. Tucking it up. Now, if this was going on a client's hands, I would seal all around the base of those crystals with a tiny brush, but it's not, so we'll just do a 30-second cure and I'll show you the final design. There we are. Very simple, very cute. I like it. I hope you like it too. Like I said, check out the description box and I shall see you in my next video. I don't know when it'll be. It will probably be me doing my nails next. I've just got to brace myself because I've got a very painful hand. So until then, tally bye!